now. So it's still a two-button system. I press the red, then the green, and we go into our edit mode. Essentially what this is that this is the maximum value. And then when I press the green, we move to the different columns. The reds make me go past here. Sometimes it does a double. Depends on my timing, actually, I think. Because the triggering is independent of whether I press the button. I think that's the real reason. Right. So essentially, what I need to do is over here in the code, when I see this part right, what is it? Here, we want this to be also here. So this is just the starting of it. So essentially, if I still have a button pressed and when we enter it, then it's going to skip past that column value. So I won't be able to do the first one. But now if I do it here, so essentially what I want to do is whenever it first detects or whenever it detects a button, we then, so this prevents that kind of weird skippingness. So then I'd basically have to, under this model, I would have to press the button every time to increment. I would think this is correct. Let's see. Okay, so we do this. And only when I press. Oops, there it is again. Nope. What are we doing right? Wrong. What are we doing right? We're not doing anything right. Last step equals now. Well, that's always going to be true from this, right, and this. So what I'm thinking what happens is that it's 100 milliseconds. I mean, maybe what I need to do really is just sort of like change that value to like 250. Let's see if that changes it. I mean, it's always going to be set. That's not going to, making it set there doesn't actually do anything. See, there didn't actually catch it. It's got to be triggered like, oh look, and then went double. Same problem as before, is that it's like if I hit it at the trigger point, then I could get it twice just by holding it down. But that doesn't make any sense. This is only checking every 250 milliseconds, right? And then if it goes through, I don't see how it could hit it. I really don't. Really don't. I don't know. I mean, so essentially what we're doing is, why is this thing triggering like that? And that's my big question. Is a nice gradual thing. I have a nice delay. So it's pretty straightforward, doesn't it? Like, people are gonna yell at me, why don't you see that? This is so obvious. So we just this and this, that's it, right? I mean, sure, we could do low and then have some kind of bit array, keep track of it that way, but I shouldn't have to do that. This is should be repeat on 250 milliseconds, which is not what I'm seeing. Let's just make sure, this is just a sanity check. I'm gonna move this thing up to 1.25 seconds. And if we still see this kind of, you know, jumpiness here, then we know it's something else, because it's like, there's really no excuse at that point. All right, so we got that. It's like taking, all right, cool. That's fine. You have to hold it down for a second. Okay, this is not. I don't hate it. Maybe move that thing down to like 500. Thing is that it just feels broken, and I don't like that feeling. So now, see, and also it doesn't always catch. I think that there's no real way to do this without how would I do this? So I can do bit fields. Could we have to do like an incrementer? I guess I could do an incrementer if I wanted to, but I don't know, man. Like, so like you could do an increment comparison, but really what you want to do is like have like last values. I mean, that's really it. You want to have last values here. There's really no other way to do this. I mean, like, so I can move this thing down to like 50. And then I can do last values, and I can just make sure that's different. But it's just two buttons. I mean, why do I give a shit? So up here, we can do unsigned static, unsigned static byte our value, right? And we start that at 0. And then here in max mode, we essentially do we do at the very end, right before the return. It's fine. We can do that one. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. Here. Nah, here. It's like if L value equals 0, means we haven't initiated it yet. So then I do like L value. I want those bottom 2 bits to be reserved for our previous value. And so essentially then what I do is I make that equal to 4. Then I do L value not equal or equals, I should say. We can't do this thing. Or equals. Then I do digital I don't know what this is really. I think it's either like, hold on. Okay, so low is 0, 1. Okay, cool. So we can just do this. So we can do digital read this. And we do that 1 or with button start. Oh my God, stop all this nonsense. I mean, I've got the space. I don't know why I give a shit, really. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. You know, like, look, I'm using up like nothing. Fuck it. Why do I have to make this? Why do I have to be so precious? 0, 0. There. I would take up 2 bytes instead of 1. Then here, who cares? Don't have to do any of that. I'll just do this. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can assign it like that. I don't think I can. I think I gotta just actually do this. Then just like assign it again. I don't think you can do that with data structures in this language. I mean, there's a term for that. So you do this one. And how do I do this? Is there like there's probably an easy way of doing this now. So I could do something like a very lame one of if digital read button start equals high and the last one equals low, then go forward. Or see if we do an XOR, that's not going to work because it will be. I don't think you can do it that way. I think that the problem is that it's not binary, right? Is that you're actually taking account of 3 states right now as opposed to 2. So I don't think it's mathematically possible to do some kind of logical operator here. I mean, of course you can. You can map whatever you want, right? You could say something like something like you can and their XORs. I mean, that'll work. But, you know, what are we doing at that point, right? Then I'm just, you know, I can do this. Is this really making my life easier? I don't know, man. No, it could be, I guess. Start. That's 1. So, I mean, that will work. You know, just that's 1 if it's different. Handing it to the other one. Blah, blah, blah. Then we can just do this. Be lazy. Control C. Go down here. Control V. I've gotten bitten by order of operations on this language a few times. I know that you say like, oh look, L value not declared in the scope. What are you talking about? It's right there. Oh, it's because I have defined this wrong. Let's do this. Control U. Huh? Unsigned static byte. That's how you do things in this language, right? I can just do 2. Do you have to assign it? Everybody assigns it here. I didn't think you'd have to, but whatever. No, that wasn't it. So there's something else going on here. LVALUE. Oh, it's static unsigned. That doesn't matter. Control U. All right. That's right. I'm supposed to go over here and test it. All right, so here we are. So that jump. 2, 3. Ah, see, still not catching it all the time. Yeah, it's still not 100%. This is really fast. I could move this down to 20, and if it doesn't catch that then something having to do maybe with the cabling or the wiring, or maybe it's like just not in all the way or something like that. I don't think it has anything to do actually with the timer or the software at that point. Yeah. Oh, now nothing's working. Look at that. Now it's like, did I fuck it up the other way? I feel like 80 now. Maybe. I mean that should be a trigger, right? That looks like a trigger. I don't know. That's okay. I don't like how it just doesn't catch all the time. See? It might be. I don't know. What's my code? Where's the button? Could just be hardware. No, see, even if I press it hard with like some kind of affirmation. Oh, yeah, maybe. I just felt it. I think that's okay. There it is. Oh, and then I need to change these brightnesses down. There it is. So yeah, bring the brightnesses down, I guess. Run equals true. These two. And then 0. Edit. Can I just bring this font size up? I don't know. Is this a possible thing to do? Oh, I can. All right. Well, life is better for you, YouTube viewer. Can I bring this thing down a bit? Woo! All right. So now I want to do that thing. Control C, running. Here, let's bring this down to 0 again. 0 is not really a 0. 0 is just the lowest one. Let's see what we're going to have. So, now I can do this. That's nice. Do that. Good. It's pretty okay. I mean, it's not doing that double jumpy thing, which is good. It's that sometimes it doesn't catch it. No, whatever. There. That's not bad. Now the real thing I want to do is these pots. You see, I've got some pots here. And really what I want to do is make it so that we've got some analog pins here. And when I was doing that clock work in the first video, I was trying to free up those pins. And beforehand, this pot was how I was setting the, why can't I use English? It was how I was setting the values of the max that I've now replaced. And I have a few, and I got a couple analog reads here. So I could just sort of like throw something on the lines here, maybe? Like so. I want to stay away from the caps, of course. And then, I always fuck this stuff up. Let's just do the brown one. I think that's correct. That's one of the analogs. That entire row is free now. So sexy. Second pot. And really I want to have 3. That's my goal. So I need to go back into my box. Some more cables. And these things, you always sort of like, these, what are they called? Breakout cables, jumper cables. I don't know what the name of them are. But I'm trying to make sure I don't break them out prematurely if I don't need them. I'm pretty bad at keeping track. After I do that, then you just become a huge mess of a shoebox full. In the screens themselves came with these other breakout cables, which are, I guess, if we want to be the old sexist names, female. You know, maybe that's not PC anymore and stuff like that is why I got kicked out of Crash Space. I don't know. Let's put it in here. I don't know what the proper name of it is now. I'm not trying to offend anybody. What is this? 4? Okay, that's 4. Let's do this. Okay, so that's the other ones. Oh, I don't know if I finished that story from the previous video about my friend who I've been trying to hunt down for over 20 years now. An old roommate of mine, simply a brilliant person. I care a lot about them, but when people transition, they choose who to keep in their lives. For whatever reason, I was not chosen to be kept. It's a shame. You know, maybe I was less aware of all of those things back then when I was in college. Certainly I was. I think everybody was less aware of that stuff 20 years ago. But I really wish that I could get in contact with that person again. It's a good friend. Thought it was. But that's a sort of presumed people that I thought enjoyed my company. Turns out they do not. It's just red and black. I don't know what to do about that. I really wish I could figure out how to be more pleasant to people. Tend to just sort of drop off. I don't know. Okay, don't want to fuck with these caps too much. These are 1 kiloohms. Those things can easily short the board if I fuck it up. How do I know? I've shorted the board, shorted 2 of them so far. So now we have this going to this. And I'll get audio from the game in a few seconds. That's right, I've got this new speaker hooked up, which may be a low on battery. I don't know yet. That might be what that means. Let's see. I've got green to... Oh, no. Cannot conclusively say that because this is going nowhere. So first I have to put this into the ground, which puts it on the right. And then, oh, you can't see shit. This is why I'm not Mr. Beast. And this one goes up here to column number 9. What's that do? What, it changes? Oh, wow. Wow, I can change the colors. So I've been cycling through speakers, and initially I was landing on this one, which is kind of cool. But then I realized that, like, after the event, I'm never going to use it because the quality isn't that great. And I'd rather have, like, a decent quality speaker than one I'll never use again. So I decided to go back and look at various speakers and try to find something. Okay, so a couple things here. So let's go back to this audio thing. We have let's just do something simple. Because right now it's getting this like screechy, weird thing. And I want to be like not crazy. And that's why, because of all this crap. You see, board state selector. Oh, because I'm randomizing it based upon the value on the board itself. And really what I want to do is just do this. In fact, just do this. Oh, it's not going to compile, is it? Okay. So with that, then we're going to have no screeching. And hopefully we're going to have a nice sort of... Okay. Normal sound, nothing crazy. Now, if I go up here, essentially what we want to do is... What the fuck? Why is that screeching happening now? Or note 16. But this is not running up here. You see, this is not running. So it should be this. It should be this one right here. Oh, board note 16 makes it go crazy. Because this is board note 16. Should be just this. It's just this. Right? And it's going fucking nuts again. So this was really sort of like one of the things I want to do is I want to have this like nice analog sounding synth. But it's doing this crazy, crazy shit. Hold on, we have this target frec here. Let's make that the same damn number. I just want this to not be so fucking weird. And again, that weird sort of screeching sound. And I thought it's just all this, right? So what if I just do this? This should mean that I'm not doing a damn thing, right? That I'm not actually setting anything. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Life is fine. Exactly what I'm expecting. Four by 4. None of these things are nuts. You see? So that's okay. So what happens if I increase this number? Like 5. See, it doesn't do anything. This is the other thing I don't understand about this damn thing. So what if I increase it like to 5? Oh, wait. Setup has this number. And then I set it down here. So fuck that. That doesn't do any damn thing. If I do like 500, that should like be the actual thing, right? Am I going crazy? Okay. So that's the actual note. Fantastic. So we're going to do... What is this? Okay. Well, I see what the point of my toes. Okay, so we have something. Fantastic. Now, let's go back to code I had beforehand. It's over here. This is the old code. There's all this other crap up here, which I can basically put back. And what I want is I don't want do this. So now I've got some different things up here. Envelopes, rolling averages. The same thing, but I haven't done a damn thing. So now here, I should be able to do this, which is an envelope. This. I think this. See what happens. And this is what I don't get. Like if I do 500 here, are we actually going to get like an the audio to go off? That's the thing I don't get. I don't think so. I think that it just plays that value. I mean, like even though I have that envelope, I want to find out how this damn thing works. I was relying on Claude for it. And as we've seen, this is always a bad idea because then it just starts doing crap. You don't quite know what's going on. So what I should do is read this fucking documentation, which is, let me show it to you. Oh, come on now. Here. So I can do this. It's very nice sounding. See? These are nice. But I'm not getting anything like that. That's fine. I've got filters. Oh my god. PWMs. Why is this? Damn it. Hi-Fi mode. Oh great. HTTPS everywhere except for there. I don't understand. Okay, so here. All right, so I'm going to read this damn thing. Since Claude was just giving me random numbers. Try to figure out what the fuck is going on with the damn thing. Yes, 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 yes. Just a pot. Is that how you're doing it? I guess you can. It's not how I do things. What are these? What are the orange things? Oh, just caps? Oh, there's caps. Weird looking caps. That's all it is. Oh! Look. This is something I didn't know about beforehand. You put these things... Can this thing just mount on top? And these little loop things that I think those are big enough. Or I thought they were too big. Yeah, see, it doesn't go in. It's the wrong thing. So there are other... So you can do like 3.5 mm like This exists. I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, it's also known as aux. Barrel connectors. I guess they do. Look at that. SparkFun has them. Oh, look right there. There's a bunch. Mine have these little loops. What are these things? Oh, look at that. Why are there 5? Breakout board, huh? That's what it would be called. Too expensive. I'm not going to pay $6 for one. $7 for 10 is not terrible. Oh, 2 stars. Great. Oh, you always have to find something that doesn't suck. 6. What are these connectors? That's correct. Mounts. I mean, sure. People have pictures. Why is your picture like? What are you doing? Ah, they're reusing. So what some sellers do is that they'll just reuse their old listing and update it. So this is a new product by a seller, and they're just like reusing their 4-star or whatever from before. UXL. Shit, man. I don't need to. I think it's fine. I've got these alligator clip version ways doing it, and I think it's fine. Anyway, let's go back. Damn, why is this thing? Why don't you just dive into code? I don't understand why these people don't do this. Audio rate. What am I doing over here? Aussie guts. Oh my God. I think that maybe oh my God. This is like, I don't get it. Oh, here, actual code. How crazy. There's all of this fucking preamble before you actually get like set frequency. Am I doing that? Not really. I have oscill, audio hook, mono output from 8-bit. Anyway, I'm going to do this and I'll come back later. We'll see.